Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
It's William and Andrew here. We're at our home office again here in Ligonier, Pennsylvania. How's everyone out there?
Tired.
We're a little bit worn out. Andrew's especially worn out. He didn't get much sleep last night. And I slept a little bit, slept pretty okay. But we've been trying to do a lot of things here today. We've had a lot of kitten help today.
Yeah.
So things are a little slower here than we thought they might be throughout the day. I've also been working on other things dealing with my unemployment, and
He's probably not going to get it.
yeah, it's crazy. And if I do get it, there's probably so many stipulations to it that it may not be worth it. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If you don't know what we're talking about, I lost my other job on Christmas because the building burnt to the ground. They are trying to come back from it all, but it's going to take a while, and it's much longer than I can wait. Most of that money paid our house bills and some other things. So we're looking at what we can do to fill in for a moment. And we're also going to be pushing a lot of new stuff and products and things in the online store. And for this, which is our New Day campaign, this is going to help us move from Ligonier to Johnstown. We're moving the physical business, Allegory Gallery, to Johnstown after 12 years in Ligonier. So the New Day campaign helps that, and will help, hopefully, compensate a little bit for the lost income we have, which is nothing to sneeze at, really. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Any money.
Any bit will definitely help. I didn't have my job for a while we had the store, but we also didn't have other things to take care of. So we've added quite a bit, thinking that was a sure thing. So we are working on our New Day campaign, and that's what this is all about. We will be doing these videos and lives about the New Day thing going on probably for a while, and mix them up with some other things. But we have some things to show you today. We're going to review the things from yesterday because they are now, everybody, in the online store. If you missed it, I don't know how. I sent out 2 emails, a text message. I guess if you're not in those lists, you could have missed it easily. But if you're on our text message list or any of our email lists, we have kind of an in-store email list and a regular, all over email list. So if you're on either of those, you should have gotten the email today, whether you checked your email or not, on New Year's Eve, right? And also,
Who checks their email every day?
Yeah.
I know I do.
Andrew does. I do certain email addresses.
Your email is crazy.
Yeah, I used to be one of those people that had to keep my email at 0 unread emails, and now it just got to be too much. It got to be way too much for my brain to check like literally 8 to 10 email inboxes every day and take all the junk mail and make sure it was at 0. Now I don't even worry about it. I have like 33,000 unread emails or something like that.
Too many.
It makes me a little bit crazy to see that number, but you know what? It takes up less time in my day, and I get more things done not worrying about making those emails numbers look at 0.
I think I'm going to do it for you.
He's going to go through it for me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so we sent out those. I put notices in the Design Challenge group on Facebook. We posted on Instagram. Welcome, Instagrammers. If you're watching us live, please say hi. I have a few people that say they joined in over there. I have one person right now watching on Instagram. It's not our biggest place, but we're trying to spread the love to Instagram as well. And we also, I posted there, Facebook, our Facebook page. So all the new stuff we showed you yesterday, the mug, I guess I'll just do a quick review. The mug, which I actually took the picture of upside down to save myself a trip, because that's the way the image is going to be, that way on the mug. So that is available. The tumbler, this is the January 2024 limited edition tumbler. They're good for 1 month and then it goes away. So today is the last day for the Strange Harvest tumbler. If you want to get one of those, I had a few people who picked up a Strange Harvest tumbler because they realized it was the last day after seeing our posts. So this one is January's, and it also is part of the New Day campaign. You'll notice this theme of Andrew's latest collage work happening on these. We also posted the heart pendants. These are the wooden pendants, the heart wooden pendants and the oval wooden pendants. These are now available in the online store. And I did decide, if you watched the video yesterday, I was trying to figure out how we were going to do this. I did decide that one side would be the larger design and the other side would be one of the smaller designs, like this, kind of the, so they'll be like this, front and back. So you can pick which way you want to display that, whether you like this kind of design better or this kind of design. They are going to be random. You don't get to pick. I'm just going to make them. They're all going to be random. Every single one of them is going to be different. So I think that's pretty cool. Today, again, is the last day. You have about 1 hour and 45 minutes if you'd like to claim any of the Society of Inclusive Blacksmith pins that we have on our site.
What time is that?
It is 9:15. So we're going to, at 11 o'clock, we're going to be gathering that money and sending it off to them. So if you do want to grab any of those, now's the time to do that. And we'll make those pins for you and send them out. There are 7 pins, I believe, in that deal. And they're $12 each. You can pick from those, yep.
You don't get all 7.
You don't get all 7, unless you buy all 7. We also put these little beaded mandalas up. Andrew's beaded mandalas, they went into the New Day collection. A few people have purchased those, I've seen.
Okay.
I saw at least one go earlier in the day. I don't know if any more went or not since. We've been so busy doing things. So these...
That application took probably 3 hours.
Oh, yeah, and it kept resetting and kicking me out. And
because it's too long.
Yeah. So that is that. I still have to try and file for our medical benefits. Hopefully today. We'll see. Tonight sometime. But yeah.
I think you should take that right off.
Maybe.
Because I think the 10th is the last day for that.
Yeah, kind of. But I don't know if we enter into 2024, because if they ask us for income information, we have taxes from last year done. If we enter into 2024, we're not going to have 2023 taxes done right away. And I don't know what they're going to ask for. It's always something, y'all. It's always something. And there's no way I'm going to get those done within 15 days or 10 days, whatever it is. So there you go. I'm trying to finish everything by the end of the year. We'll see. We'll see how much gets done. Let's say hi to people. Thank you for being out here. I don't mean to ignore y'all. I got somebody spamming over on Instagram, I think, and I don't know how to do anything about that. I don't know if you can do anything about that.
Nothing.
Michelle is here. Marianne is here. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year's Eve. Marianne says, may 2024 be a great year for all. Please, please, yes, yes. As Michelle said, we all need it. Hello, Danette. Thank you for joining us here. Marianne's asking, is anyone actually up until midnight? Yes, we will be.
Yeah.
Michelle says, LOL, I do every night, so probably yes. Anne is here. Hello, Anne. Says, I'm not staying up until midnight. That's way past my bedtime. I was wondering, do people stay up till midnight when it's like New Year's Eve? Like most people have off work New Year's Day, right? So even if it's past your bedtime, do you usually stay up to celebrate the new year? I know we always did as kids. And now, since I'm just a night person, I do anyway. Danette
We
says,
don't actually do anything though.
no, we don't celebrate anyway. Sometimes I play like Auld Lang Syne at midnight, and I don't drink, so we don't really do any toasts or anything like that. We don't really watch TV, like network TV, so the ball drop isn't a thing that much for us. Yeah, so I don't know. Danette says, I doubt if I'll be staying up past midnight. I usually don't. Mary says, I could probably go to sleep now. I did watch London's fireworks. That's nice. Michelle says, I wake up later, so I stay up late. Nice. Danette says, have most of my Christmas tree taken down, at least the ornaments off and put away. That's good. That seems like good progress already. I feel like a lot of people haven't probably done that yet. Cheryl is here. Hello, Cheryl. Thanks for joining in. Teresa's joining in as well.
We didn't put them up, so they're already down.
Right? We didn't do any trees or decorations at all.
Modern solutions to modern problems.
Michelle has been sharing lots to help. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
I've seen your shares. We appreciate that. We try and at least send a heart for every share. I usually try and write a little thank you for your support note in the comments. We don't always get to everyone, but we do try. Michelle says, I check my email, but it's still a mess. Dennis says, I check email every day. Marion says, I check email at least 3 times a day. I check email a lot, but I don't always, now especially, I don't mark everything as read and delete the junk. I just let it in there. If there's something important, I scan through. The info at Allegory Gallery, that is one that gets checked every day, multiple times, and things get deleted from it because that is the most important email address to me right now.
His personal one, though.
My personal one may as well just become a spam one at this point, except I do get some important notifications in there.
Like from me.
Like from Andrew or from the SBA loan things. I'm like, oh, I got to pay that. Is that kind of stuff. I really need to move some of that over into other accounts and you know, really go through and unsubscribe from a lot of email lists probably.
I've been doing that.
I usually like to do that on New Year's, close to New Year's, like cleanse, but that's like the last thing on my mind right now is an email cleanse.
I do it throughout the year because otherwise it gets into being a ginormous task.
33,000 unread emails.
Yeah, I put it away.
I could simplify that just by deleting everything. Let's see.
I'll go through it for you.
You'll go through it for me. Danette says, I delete 95% of the emails without even opening them up. Don't delete ours. Look at ours. I check the read rates. It matters if the read rates are good on our emails. We get stats on all of them. How many people read it? How many people clicked it? How many people opened it? We can see how many people opened it. How many people opened it multiple times or clicked multiple links or clicked the link multiple times. It tells us all that. We can see. We can see if you're reading our emails.
I hope people like our emails.
I hope people like our emails. That's the thing. We try to, our read rate has stayed consistent. So I think that's good. Better than going down. I wish it would go up a little more, but it's better than going down. Hello, Susan, joining in. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to everyone. Vanessa has joined in. Was that a Barnaby tale? Yes, it was. Barnaby was on my lap, and then he got tired of me moving around so much. Michelle says, I've been ignoring all the junk mail and just reading important mail like yours. Thank you. Thank you. I kind of do the same. We need to view the black cat for good luck in 2024, says Marianne. Ida Bow, your presence is requested. She says, luckily, I'm right here. She's been purring so good all day. Hello, my darling. How are you, baby cat? How are you, baby cat?
She looks extra velvety today.
Yes, she does. She's been a good girl today. Huh.
Not like her sister Tallulah.
So good luck, black cats for good luck.
Anybody interested in a cat named Tallulah? Oh my gosh.
Okay.
She's gonna drive me crazy.
Tallulah has been making her golden daddy crazy today. Completely, completely insane. Susan
Not
says,
completely, but
nearly.
getting there.
Susan says, Happy New Year, everyone. May we all have a wonderful, healthy, and prosperous new year. Yes, let's let 2024 do its good thing, right? Let's do the good thing. Hello, Sandra here from Sweet Pea Gemstones. Happy New Year. We have Facebook user out there says, hello, William and Andrew. Hello, hello. They also say, better hurry if you're going to finish by the end of the year. See, somebody knows us. I don't know who you are out there. I don't know who you are, but you know us.
Your mom.
I don't know. Cheryl says, I tried to sleep in the new year, but the locals set off fireworks and upset the dogs. So yeah, fireworks often happen around here too. We'll see what happens. I don't like that because animals and veterans often have PTSD around sounds like that.
They used to be that I don't know, they have a thing that makes them quiet, but because they add something to them to make them loud.
You can get quiet fireworks. They make those and sell those, but people like the big loud booms more than even the fireworks themselves. They don't set off fireworks as much as they set off like the firecrackers, the big firecrackers.
I like how they look.
Yeah.
But I don't like how they sound.
Susan always watches Anderson Cooper on CNN. For New Year's, I don't know what he does for New Year's.
One year got kind of awkward.
Oh, did it?
He was with the other guy, Andy Cohen.
Oh.
And I think that one guy had a little bit too much to drink.
Imbibing a little too much for New Year's.
I was like, you on the TV.
Facebook user says, my customary bedtime is midnight or 1 a.m. Yeah, I've been trying to go to bed around midnight to 2. Midnight to 2. Vanessa says, I'm a night owl, so nothing different here. Susan says, yes, we will be up till midnight. Get up at 6 a.m. to service the feline overlords, then back to bed for a bit. Nice. Boy, I'm glad our cats don't eat at 6 a.m.
They used to.
Now they eat at when I get up, like around 11. What's she got now?
I told you. She's trying to make me crazy. And succeeding.
She wants so much of your attention.
Well, it's going to be locked in a room in a minute attention.
Marion says, since my New Year starts at dusk on October 31st, not much point staying up until midnight when my bedtime is about 8:30 p.m. So you're staying up later just to watch us. We appreciate it. Vanessa goes in spurts with the emails, don't always check it. Susan says, I check email several times a day, but I don't always do anything with it. Sandra says, I have tools to order before midnight for tax purposes. Yeah, I got those deductions in for this tax year, right? Marion says, I read yours. Danette says, I read yours. Thank you so much. Danette says, I get a ton of emails from stores and fast food places. Perfect, Marianne says, with Ida Bell. Everyone's saying hi to Ida Bell. Says, more Tallulah. Tallulah's on the naughty list today.
I'm sure we'll hear a big crash. So they somehow loosened up one of the banisters.
One of our banisters coming up the stairs now. They've wobbled out to the point that they can now, if they push hard enough, they push them off the stairs.
And then it goes crashing down
onto our table, which we have in the entryway that holds a lot of nice jewelry, artwork,
fragile ceramic,
glass cases,
sculptures.
Yeah. Susan says, no celebratory gunfire here yet. May that not happen, right?
Which Susan?
Susan Surreal.
Oh, I thought our neighbor. I was like, there's going to be some.
Susan, our neighbor, says, that's why I watch. They are drinking already. Anderson Cooper, drinking already.
Getting wild.
Dominion Movement says, if I lived in Ligonier, I'd adopt Tallulah.
You can have her now.
No.
Get her little suitcase.
Oh, Andrew's had a rough day with her today.
She's super sweet and she's a very lovely cat, but she is so naughty.
She likes to get into everything.
And then like pull stuff down and start chewing on things. And
We have looks like Sylvia on Instagram. Liquid Metal Fab joined us. Patty Tharp is there.
that's Brian
From
West Virginia.
The Liquid Metal Fab.
Yeah.
Nice. Denise was with us for a while. I don't know if she still is. We had a Glenda out there and a Chris Caitlin out there. Don't know who's still there. We have a few people watching still over there. Oh, Facebook user was Jermaine.
Oh, hi, Jermaine.
Hello, Jermaine. Let's see, another 5.5 hours to go from Michelle.
What tools are you getting, Sandra?
Andrew wants to know what tools you're getting, Sandra.
I'm always interested in tool talk.
Marion says at least gunfire is not likely here. Bead Soup Store just joined us on Instagram.
Uh-oh.
Teresa says I call my daughter at 12 and I always wake her up. Marion says it's about 7:30 here. Dominion Movement says poor animals regarding the fireworks. I know. Susan says Canadians are sensible folks, right? Dominion Movement says, so she's a bit of a gremlin.
She is.
Marion says you should have just called her Mischief.
That's Norma's cat.
Susan says Tallulah meet Phil the Fidget. I know. So, yeah, we have some stuff for you today, mostly sneak previews, and then we're going to do some lots.
How about that?
How about that for something?
We raided our stash.
Yeah, we did a quick raid of our stash.
And all of this pearl strands are $6.
So we have pearl strands tonight for only $6.
Even the big ones.
Those were expensive.
Yeah, but I feel like that's gonna be,
He's like, let's do it. Let's put out the new year in a good way. Send some good energy out. All right. So I think
that'll be the reward for watching till the end.
So Danette says, is Tallulah the kleptomaniac? Yes.
Uh-huh.
She has her boxes and she hides things in her boxes.
She don't do it anymore. She got wise to it. So she started hiding it in this new area.
Oh.
So I have to constantly be looking.
Oh, there's Amanda just joined. Hello, Amanda. Hogan from Canada.
Howdy.
Michelle says, yay, we get to see pretties for New Year's Eve. Jermaine ordered a few of the new pendants earlier, and I'm waiting for the small art pieces to go live. Yes, Andrew's still working on those small art pieces.
It takes time.
They take time to finish, so they're not done yet, but they will go live. Who
Probably
knows?
Tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
You have your day off. We're working from home.
Andrew never says we have the day off. We're just working from home tomorrow. The store is closed. If you're local, the store is closed tomorrow. It was closed today as well.
There's a sign
on the door so everybody knows. Although I went past the one point and the sign had fallen off the door, so I put the sign back up. So if you did come between certain hours, you may have not seen the sign. We didn't get any emails, so I don't think that happened to anybody. This time. But yeah, so what we're going to show you a little bit here, and I'm going to just show you this way, I think this is better, is some artwork of the New Day series that Andrew is working on.
They're a little bit bigger.
These are kind of the mid-size. So we showed you the big one yesterday and the small ones. These are kind of in the middle ones.
And they're all in progress too.
Yeah, these are not finished by any means, but we just wanted to give you kind of a sneak peek of what's happening.
I did a wrap on these ones, and so I did collage on the sides too. I'm not doing that for all of them.
I'm not doing
I did that for those ones, and then I was like,
He's like, nah, those are cute. Susan says, yay, my hubs brought me a nice glass of Martinelli's, is that apple juice? Is that what Martinelli's is? Apple cider, sparkling apple cider, maybe?
What's the name of the stuff that your grandma used to drink?
Oh, that's the you mean
Starts with the M.
the alcohol?
The blackberry.
Yeah, that's now I can't think of it.
It's not Muscovite.
No. That's
Maraschino.
no, that's a cherry. What is the black
Martins.
does it start with an M? The blackberry wine. Someone out there knows it.
It's real sweet.
Yeah. Is it a Jewish name?
I thought it was like Muscovite. Maravich.
No.
Moravian.
If you wouldn't have said, I might have gotten it, but now I can't. And now it's all bunched up in my head. Manischewitz. Manischewitz is what it is.
See, I knew it was something.
Yeah, there. Jermaine just put it up. Manischewitz. Cheryl was saying Mogan David. Manischewitz Blackberry. That's it. Danette ordered a New Day inspiration box. Saw it on the AG website. Yeah, we surprise. I forgot to even say that. Thank you, Danette. There is a New Day 2024 inspiration box live in the online store if you'd like to grab one of those.
We always do an inspiration box for the new year.
We do, and that is a box packed full of goodies that we hope will inspire you in 2024. If you've gotten any of our previous ones, they're never the same, but you kind of know what that is. And we hope you've enjoyed the previous ones. They're $75. They are just like our other boxes. They are small priority boxes, jam-packed full of stuff. You're definitely getting your money's worth there. They are open to international customers. However, please note that the international shipping on a priority box is expensive.
They're not light.
They're not light, but a priority box pretty much can be any weight, but it does change the amount depending on the weight. So I estimated what it might be, but yeah, they're going to be expensive to ship. I know if you're going to another country, I'm sorry about that. There's not much we can do there because we pack the boxes and then we seal them and then we just have them shipped out. Anyway. So those are up there. Thank you, Danette, for ordering.
Thank you.
Judy says it's a brand name, and I believe it's a Jewish wine. I thought it was a Jewish wine. Susan says, yes, sparkling apple cider. That's what I thought it was. Marianne's drinking hard lemonade. I'm just drinking my juice water. Juice water. I need to make more. I'm almost done. I've been thirsty, but I did have a kombucha earlier. This was good. Passion fruit and tangerine.
Those aren't good.
Danette says, I love the treasure hunt boxes. They're awesome. Yeah, the treasure hunts usually have more, I want to say more of an eclectic feel vibe maybe than the inspiration boxes, but not always.
The inspiration boxes, I think we're going to do them more like treasure hunt boxes.
Okay.
Because usually I try to like build a theme and then it just takes a
long time. So they're going to be more like the treasure hunts. Anyway, let's continue with this. I don't know if I'm holding these the right way. There you go.
We'll find out.
We'll find out how they go. Andrew's like, I don't even know what the right way is yet.
No, because what I do is I turn them while I'm working.
Oh, he's working to see how they...
Those ones are definitely good. I don't know. I think they'll probably be a vertical. Those ones have collages underneath. I don't know if you can see them, but they have collages underneath from when I was in art school.
Judy says, my favorite is White Zinfandel. It's not white enough, though. It's not white. Wait, it's not white, though, so I don't get that name. Oh, White Zinfandel is not white. White Zinfandel is pink, right? But it comes from a white grape. I believe. I thought it came from a white grape. Or maybe they mix a white grape and a red grape, maybe, to get the pink. I used to know more about all that stuff. And then I lost it.
Yeah, all that's gone.
All that. I used to know a lot about food and wine, especially a lot about wine, because I wanted to have a winery or a vineyard one day.
Now you
And
can't drink, so.
now I can't drink, so what's the point, everybody? Make some sparkling grape juice, right?
I could do it.
Andrew could do it.
I don't drink, though, very much, so.
Judy says, doesn't matter, they're beautiful in any direction. Susan says, your work is so beautiful.
Thanks. These ones take a little bit more time because, like, the red one, or the orange and red one,
This one?
yeah, there's all those little cuts.
Yeah, each one of these he cut by hand. Every little thing you see, cut by hand.
I know.
And then here's another one of these. I like this one a lot because it has a lot of green in it.
They may change, though.
Probably will.
It's one of those things where it has to be taken from my hands and then I'll stop.
Jeanette says, I've been drinking coconut cream rum chata. It is so good, tastes just like coconut cream pie with a little kick.
That sounds good.
Marianne says, Zinfandel grapes are red. White Zinfandel has the skins removed before fermentation. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Does it?
Yeah, without the
So
skins.
they take the skins off every grape?
Well, the skins are usually what color the wine the most. So probably they miss some.
Right?
Huh?
Aren't there more tannins in the skin?
There are more tannins. You'll get more tannins from the skin too. But if they take all the skins off, you have fewer tannins and you have less color to your wine. Here's another one.
Now that one you may have to. That's all subtle shades of green, and then those ones I painted all the spots and then arranged them. Those are some of my favorites. Now these ones are on canvas, except for the small square, and that's on a panel.
It's another one. Judy says, my favorite color combinations. Yeah, these are all canvases, everybody. All these ones. The only one that's not on the canvas, like he said, is this one that's on a wooden panel. Jermaine says, I just opened a can of Cutwater Mango Margarita from Trader Joe's. Never had that. And then here's the last one I have to show you tonight. Is this one. This beautiful purple. Jermaine says, I'm loving all these mid-sized pieces. It's a beautiful collage work. As he said, he painted all the dots on those.
It's very meditative. And if you bought my work before, then you probably have noticed that I have a slight fixation with dots.
Yeah, especially lately, you've been doing a lot more in the dots.
I
feel
know,
like.
those one portrait.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, and the ones from, the really big ones from years ago had a lot of dots in them too.
I don't remember.
Marion says, that's why I like white Zinfandel, less tannin. I don't really like red wines. I used to like red wines. When I was in college, I only drank usually Cabernet Sauvignon. That was my one that I really liked the most. And then as I got older, I liked it less and less. And I went to more fruity wines. And then I started getting pretty much headaches from most wine. And then my anxiety got crazy and depression didn't help. And so I just gave up all alcohol as it is. Oh, there's Leslie Rogalski. Hello. Thanks for joining. Says, so joyful. Let's hope it's a sign of the coming year. Happy New Year, my friends. Happy New Year to you too. Good to see you here. Dominion Movement says these would make great fabric patterns too. Yeah, that'd be fun in fabric, right? All right.
We'll see.
He says, we'll see.
I'm going to turn them around for the ones. The portraits.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it around here now. We have more things to show you before we get to the lots tonight. And these are some of Andrew's self-portrait series. So
one of the reasons why I did these is that a lot of times people can't afford well, I guess I shouldn't say that, but they are more expensive usually. So they're like sometimes my self-portraits are like 500 or 600 or more.
Or more.
And so so this is kind of like an affordable option for that. I was going to make them to, they said to bring stuff to sell at Aeromont. And so I was thinking of making these into pins. So I did collage on a great big board, and then I lasered them out.
Let me get my fancy light screen here. My piece of paper. There we go. That filters out a little bit of that light.
And then I'll embellish these more. And since it's going to be for jewelry, I'm going to coat it in UV resin so that they're watertight.
So these are going to be the pins. Danette says, I agree.
Can you hear that? I can pretty much guarantee who that is.
Right. Patty Tharp says, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you over on Instagram there. Thanks for watching along. So how's everyone doing? This is kind of a low-key night. We're going to do some lots. But we wanted it to be more of a hangout and chat tonight. We're going to like do a bunch more stuff. We talked about doing kits and stuff. And it just didn't pan out for us. And we figure most people will probably be in a low-key mood anyway. So we figured we'd hang out with y'all low-key, just kind of chill a little bit and chit-chat. More like a let's chat with some extra lots at the end. Judy says, I like chatting with you too. We like chatting with all of you out there. That's why we do this. You know, we always think, you know, like, oh, wouldn't it be nice to have like thousands of viewers? But then we can never chat with everybody.
I'm really sure we could figure a way.
Business-wise, it would be fabulous to have thousands of viewers buying our things.
We could figure it out.
Andrew's like, we'll figure it out if it comes to that. We'll just have one of us at all times just talking to people. Andrew says, wow, those self-portrait pins are great.
Whoops. I tried hard.
Susan says, I just bought the Andrew red and white pin. Can't wait to wear it with a black sweater. Thank you. That's the Society of Inclusive Blacksmiths donation pin.
Thank you.
Cheryl says, I'm working on your bronzite kit that arrived yesterday. It's turning into a lariat, I think. Nice. Cool. That's awesome. Can't wait to see what you do with it.
Who said that?
Cheryl.
Ah, that's exciting.
Cheryl's great about sharing her things. If you don't follow Cheryl in all the places, she's got lots of stuff she does and shows off. And I love seeing them, and I'm sure you will too. So Cheryl, go follow her. Susan's been fighting off a bug, lots of nasal ickies and headaches. Definitely not COVID, though. Andrew's been dealing with things. He took a COVID test just to make sure.
You know, somebody was saying, I think mine is just weather related.
Yeah.
But I was talking to my friend Andrea because I was going to go and see her maybe while I'm down south. And she was saying that 6 or 7 people died from the flu this year.
Oh.
I guess the really aggressive strain or whatever, but...
So these are the self-portrait pins that he's working on, the collage pins. And depending on what he does, they may or may not end up in the online store if he does some pin trading. I don't know.
Selling.
Pin selling.
I was thinking about bringing some beads to the thing. I don't know if I don't think they care.
Susan says those pins have a bit of a Sgt. Pepper vibe.
I don't know what that means.
Is that the Sgt. Pepper?
That's the Beatles.
Beatles, right? Yeah. or a lot of like wavy colors in that, right? Marianne did more bead sorting. Nice.
I'm doing
Nice.
that as well. We spilled a thing.
We or Tallulah?
We did this one because it got flipped. That one.
I thought she was underfoot, and that's what happened.
Oh no, that's a different thing. She's probably digging through stuff right now.
I'm sure.
Bless her little mischievous heart.
Susan says, I think mine is weather related too.
Weren't you traveling? Sometimes when I travel.
Especially traveling to different places and coming back. Andrew's like, sometimes when I travel, it's delightful till I get back home.
And then it's like full force.
Full force attack.
Full fury.
All right, everybody.
If we do well enough in the New Day campaign, then we might go to Tucson to shop.
Yeah, we'd have to do really well.
Because I know some people rely on us for their gemstone fixes.
Yes. And even if not, we still have some contacts we can maybe
I know there's a warehouse I've been dying to go to. But I don't want to go unless I have money to spend, because then it's like infinite sadness.
Looking at things you can't have.
Yeah, and abundance. One of our vendors from Tucson was like, why don't you just come over to my house? I live in Pennsylvania.
Right.
And we have to see each other in places all over the world.
Right. My mom just joined. Hi, Mom. Oh, she must be watching behind. She said Manischewitz. Michelle says these have a very 60s cool vibe.
I can see that.
Happy New Year, everybody. Yeah, the psychedelic. All right. So now, are we ready? Are we getting there? We're getting there. What can I do? What can I do?
Did you show the quote pendant?
He's like, show those quote pendants again. Andrew's.
I'm almost done.
He's almost done. So
I just want to finish everything
so he can relax.
Yeah, and then I can just.
So we are working on these. If you didn't see these last night, these are quote pendants. These are not available yet in the online store either. We didn't get to these. We're still working on different acrylics and things and trying to figure all that out.
We have to do some tests.
Yeah, we have to do some tests. We did not have time to do that with me trying to apply for things and all that. But Andrew made these and came up with some quotes himself. And these are Andrew's. Magic is the belief in the power of change, and all things are possible.
And I looked it up, and then that's a Bible quote.
Did you?
All things are possible.
All things are possible.
But it's like that. It's like with God, all things are possible.
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
I mean, probably a lot of people have said all things are possible.
I did it because I thought it would be like a good motivator.
Yeah. And then follow your bliss.
Joseph Campbell.
In every ending, there is a new beginning.
If you like the power of myth, and he wrote A Hero with 100 Faces and a couple other ones that are really good.
And then this is one of my favorites. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. Paulo Coelho. Coelho.
You made me mess up.
You're trying to add too much. I'm going over just pay attention to your thing over there.
You do your
You do you. Susan says Deborah Harkness has a new book coming out July 2024.
I know. I thought it was an Oracle deck at first because it's called Blackbird Oracle. And then I was like, oh, it's a deck. And then I was like, oh, no, it's a book.
It's a book. I saw that they had the preview or the pre-release purchase it. And it was like July. They go, you go and buy it 8 months in advance.
That's how the publishers see if it's popular.
Yeah, I
Probably
guess.
Black does that. I'm like, girl, we can do it the day before it comes out.
Right.
That's how that rolls.
Get your pre-order going. Ship tomorrow.
Because this like pre-order 8 months in advance is too hard.
It is kind of nice when you forget you ordered something though, and it shows up on your doorstep though. or your
But
Kindle.
it's
or,
like an Audible credit. Then it shows up, and then I done forgot I already got it.
Yeah, because he uses the Audible. Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. Maya Angelou.
You know, I saw her at a flea market once
Did you?
in Florida.
The only constant in life is change.
I didn't see him at the flea market.
No, you didn't. If you did, there's some doctor business going on. Time
Doctor
travel. All right. So those are the quote pendants, and we're working on these were really quick tests to show you, to give you an idea of what's happening, but we're working on laying these out where they fit a little better on there, they look like they fill it a little better. And also we're using different acrylics because these are a little bit too stark, I think.
I like it, but I think that would be better for like an all over pattern.
Yeah, if you were doing a design on here. Like, I think your flower of life might look really cool in these.
Yeah, and then, yeah.
Something like that. Or your goldfish, swimming goldfish. That look really good. So, anyway.
Alrighty.
Marianne says, books from the UK tend to come to North America about 6 months later. Well, that's okay to cross the, country lines. But when it's in the same country, it's just a pre-order, an 8-month pre-order.
Because they
I don't
change
know
the
about
book sometimes.
Sometimes they do change the book, right?
Like, what's her face? Harry Potter styles is different.
I see that we took out the one quote that was
one with the misspelling.
The misspelling.
They auto-corrected it, and then I was like, huh?
Andrew didn't even leave it here for me to show you.
I pitched in the garbage.
He says autocorrect gonna show me up on TV.
It's gonna autocorrect you right in the garbage. Yeah, so that, and they're all gonna be different because there's some that are a little bit close to the line.
So saying about we're gonna do spacing and stuff. Marianne says, I like them as they are. Well, maybe we'll sell these singles. Now he just said he's ready and then he left. Everybody, he literally said he was ready. And so I pushed those aside and then he left. So, did you get your tumbler today? This is the new tumbler. New tumbler. Double walled, insulated, BPA free. Keeps your stuff hot and cold for a long time.
You want a preview of something?
Oh, he's previewing something else. This I forgot to grab.
It's heavy.
Wasn't sure if it was ready. Look at this, everybody. A new beautiful mix coming up.
That's going to be for kind of like Valentine's Day. Marianne, don't look at it.
Don't look, Marianne.
A lot of pink.
A lot of that fuchsia. So there you go. That's Cheryl says, oh boy.
That's more of a seed bead mix. For a while, I wasn't doing any seed bead mixes.
Yeah, there's a lot of seed beads in this one. Marianne says, would not.
What are you doing? He's having himself an omelet moment.
So there you go. Go ahead, take it. Take it away. All right. Let me put up my banner. To purchase from this video, take down each lot number, send it to us in an email at info@allegorygallery.com. If you like what we do, please like, share, subscribe, and follow us, everybody. Marianne says that's more fuchsia than pink.
There's some pink.
There's some pink in there.
Yeah, there's all kind of pink. Kitten nose pink, Barbie pink.
Michelle says beautiful mix. That's going to be coming up soon. As you can see, there was a lot of that mix available.
So that one might be a $10 one.
He says, we got so much, it's going to be cheaper. Okay. Oh, we got a 3-letter NDP. NDP.
Yeah, New Day Pearl.
New Day Pearl number 1. So there are 3 strands available. That's what this means. And I'm going to show you all 3 strands. You will get one of these if you want to purchase this. Oops, I didn't plug in my phone. It's saying, yo, you're getting low. There you go. And my computer's saying, do you want me to install this stuff? All right. Amanda says, I love the All Souls trilogy. I've made jewelry and bookmarks based on some characters. Marianne says, there are 4 books in that series, Amanda.
Times Covenant.
All right. So, New Day Pearls, lot number 1. These are the pearl strands. They're $6 each only.
I like that series, but I have problems with it. Matthew's a jerk.
These are the strands of pearls.
He is. And then in the show, when he does
He's a jerk in the show, too.
Yeah, and then when he turns into a vampire, it looks like he's constipated. So you get one strand.
You get one strand. We're just showing you all 3. They are slightly different, but they are all freshwater pearls. So they're going to be a little different. So this is NDP1. So send NDP1 in an email to us. You can put that in the subject line, hit send to info@allegorygallery.com. That's scrolling across the bottom of your screen here, and also it's located at the top of your screen.
How would you describe that? As a blush?
Blush.
Blush pearl?
Perfect description. Blush.
Okay.
All right. Let me see here. What am I doing? Checking Instagram. Nobody watching out there right now.
No?
Not a person. Not a single one. Oh. Everyone's out getting, those Instagrammers are out getting their party on for New Year's. NDP2. There are 2 of these available. Sandra's asking millimeter size. How about I put a penny up? You can see at least that way. We'd be here all night through midnight if we did all the millimeter sizes.
We used to do a party at the store.
Yeah, we did.
But we don't do that anymore.
These are the top drilled.
Do you have a
caliper here. Caliper approximately on these.
They call this potato.
Are about 6 millimeter tall.
Did you see that one of the comedian Mateo? And he does this joke.
By about 4 millimeter.
He goes to the Starbucks, and then they're like, I guess they couldn't hear him say Mateo, and so they wrote potato.
Give me one of those first strands so I can tell Sandra what the size was. The first strands were 6 millimeter, approximately. They do vary slightly. Okay. All right, NDP2.
I like those. Very usable, utilitarian. You know, sometimes you get pearls and then you're like, I can use 2 pearls to get my price out. $6.
$6. You make a pair of earrings, sell it for $12.
We got a really great deal on these many years ago, and have not changed the price. Actually, probably discounted it. So.
Yeah, we're giving you New Year's celebration here. NDP3.
Now, don't you go double head.
NDP3. There are 2 strands of these.
Like, I'm just looking, Daddy. No, you're not just looking. No.
And to give you a general idea, these are approximately 6 millimeters as well, and they are slightly flat, as you can see. So 6 by about 4.
Gilbert, settle her down.
Let's see. What's Susan's saying? If I were in ADOW, what's that? ADOW, I'd be a demon.
Of that Deborah Harkness book.
Is that what it is? ADOW. Amanda says, I think demon for me too. However, I have lots of witchy qualities as well.
I would be witchy.
Amanda says, my favorite character is Isabeau.
The vampire mama.
Marianne says, I would be an alchemist. Michelle says, these are some long strands.
They're old.
They're old. Old strands, y'all. Old strands. Regular size, you know?
They get shorter and shorter.
So this is NDP3, $6, 2 of them available. If you'd like more than one when you request them, you can send an email that says NDP3 times 2, for example, in the subject line. It is first come, first serve, though. First come, first serve. All right?
And you need to tell us how many you want, otherwise we assume you want one.
Yes. So there are those.
No ma'am. No ma'am.
Who is it now? Idabelle? I'm going to put all the naughty ones outside. We can't watch them.
Oh, wow.
NDP4, 1 strand of these. And these are these bright fuchsia pearls. And these ones are approximately...
You can tell who Nice Daddy is and who is not Nice
3.5 millimeter or so. 3.5 millimeter.
There's one of that. They're dyed, so don't think they popped out the pearl like this.
No. Student says, when I think of Isabeau, I think of Catherine Deneuve.
I don't know who that is.
I know that name, but I don't know, of course, the actress's face or anything.
So those are a beautiful fuchsia color.
Fuchsia.
Or
Fuchsia.
you think that's like magenta, that Viva magenta?
Very close.
All right now. Okay. If you like tiny things, then get your fingers ready. I bought the entire hank of them for my own particular use. And this is all that's left.
Are these the really tiny tinies? Oh my goodness, yeah.
He's like, are you sure?
I know. NDP5. Have you seen pearls this small?
I've only seen them one time smaller than this. And of course, that one got picked up by a book and a magazine. And people were so mad because they tried to find those pearls. And I was like, sorry.
This is NDP5. There are 5 strands available. Marianne says a French actress, very pretty blonde. So, just to show you, these are 2 millimeters. 2 millimeters. And I can't even get in here to see how many they are this way. Probably like 3. They're probably like 2 by 3 millimeter. 2 by 3 millimeter. For $6. Have you seen pearls this small for $6?
At one time, you could get them fairly easily, but not anymore. I haven't seen that in years. And they're nice, too. They're not the junky ones.
We have some emails for this one. We have, looks like 1 strand remaining. 1 strand out of the 5 remaining. NDP5. Get your email in quick if you want one of those.
Let me tell you.
We have 4 claims already.
A deep and abiding love. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It was nice knowing you.
Goodbye,
Now,
sweetheart.
these ones are kind of a creamy ivory.
Creamy ivory. So this is NDP6. NDP6. Oops. Oops. The strand wasn't.
Throw it in your bag.
Yeah, it wasn't knotted off. We'll make sure you get that. I'm not going to touch that one anymore. Let me show you the other strand. It wasn't knotted off.
Must have got broke.
Mm-hmm. NDP5 is now sold out, y'all.
Did they tell you that I used to make wedding jewelry? Did you know that, William?
No. I know you made wedding jewelry for my brother's wedding.
Oh, no, I used to make wedding jewelry back in New York.
No, I did not know that. These are approximately 5 millimeter on the short
I
side.
didn't do it very long because it was, let's just say, not the easiest. I mean, I guess it depends on your customer. But I had, you know, that show Bridezilla.
Mm-hmm.
I had to redo this one necklace like 6 times. I was like, I just can't do it anymore. I was like, sorry, I want it to be perfect for you, but I can't keep doing it.
Yeah. Marianne and Amanda up there in Canada are like, I can't help but thinking of our political party every time you say NDP. I thought that sounded like something.
What is that? National Political Democrat.
National Democratic Party? Is that what it is? I don't know. So there are 2 of those NDP6, $6 each.
And those are a creamy white.
We're down to 1 of those. We have a claim on them so far in the email inbox. Only 1 of those left available. They're about 5 millimeter pearls.
And these ones are more of a white pearl.
Yeah, these are some of the whitest we've seen lately.
Mm-hmm.
We don't usually have white pearls.
Yeah, they're very white.
These are very new Democratic Party, says. So this is NDP 7, $6.
And these are they're a little bit
like a drop almost.
Yeah, they're not a true pair, but they're a little bit rounded bottom.
They're about 6 millimeters by, let me see if I can get in here, by about 7.
This is also called potato, but long way.
Michelle says, wow, really white.
Aren't they?
Yeah, these are really white for pearls.
Do you remember that commercial? This is, I guess, the mark of good advertising. When it's stuck in your head 30 years later. But when they were talking about, they're like, if your teeth are not pearly white. And then the little kids are like, mother of pearl.
And now you look at pearls and like you barely ever see the white pearls. So this is NDP 7. Looks like we're down to 2 strands of those from the email inbox. Thank you so much. We have 2 of these left. NDP 7 for only $6 each. Make sure you get your emails in if you would like those.
Do y'all like pearls? I like pearls.
Susan says pearls are so classy and classic.
Just wait.
Just wait.
There's something, they're going to be wild for y'all.
Not yet.
These ones are a little bit more of that blush color.
These are NDP 8, $6. Let me get you. These are kind of like almost like rice pearls, larger rice pearls.
Those aren't rounded on the bottom.
These are about 3 to 4 millimeter that way, and then about 6 millimeter lengthwise. NDP 8 times 2, and we just sold NDP 8, so these are sold. But I'll show whoever got them the rest.
Good job.
So you can see somebody just grabbed both of them.
I hear them kittens.
I hear them kittens too. So there's what you got. NDP 8 sold.
I was like, how are the kittens so loud?
Thump, 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 thump.
I was like, what are they doing? These ones, I love these ones.
Oh, I always love this shape.
That color, though.
The color is really pretty. And this shape, I love this shape. They're almost like nested little hats. Like they sit in each other. NDP 9, $6.
Those have some pretty good luster on them, too.
So there are 3 strands of these. And just to give you an idea, I'm just going to give you the width on these.
Now, those
These are 4 millimeter.
They're a blush, but they're more on the peachy end of blush.
They're definitely peachy.
The last ones were a little bit more pinky. But these ones are a little bit more peach, but like real subtle.
Vanessa says, pearls go with almost everything and never go out of style.
Correct.
It's true. So there you go. NDP 9. $6 only per strand. There are 3 strands available. We are showing you all 3. You don't get all 3 of them for $6. That would be crazy. We're already crazy enough.
I think some of these prices are great.
Here you go, Andrew.
Considering that we could not buy these again for this price.
No, we couldn't find these at this price.
No
So
way.
you're lucky that you're now being able to find these at this price through us.
I mean, there's one of my friends, her mom.
Nice lemon color.
Is the one, and she used to get really good prices because her cousin owned the pearl farm. And she was so sassy. She used to yell at me because William, he likes holes in his pants. He likes it. It's not me. I don't like holes in my pants. He likes holes in his pants. And she yelled at me so hard
for letting his man go out with raggedy clothes.
And I was like, he dresses himself. I am not the mama.
So these are dyed, obviously. Yeah. And they have like this lemon popcorn color. Like buttered popcorn is what this looks like to me.
I think popcorn's more orange.
Orange, I don't know.
This is more Big Bird yellow.
Big Bird yellow. But it has still some of the white pearl behind it. So I like that kind of mix. NDP 10, $6, 1 strand available only. Anybody want yellow pearls? I like them. All right, here you go.
Anyway, so in the nighttime, she went to the store and bought him pants. Oh, do you want to see how much they originally cost?
This is how much we're losing on these ones?
The suggested retail.
So there are 4 strands of these. And here's the suggested retail originally per strand.
That's like $19.90 price.
$13 a strand originally. Not for the hank. That was for the strand.
Per piece.
Per piece.
Per strand.
Yeah. So we have 4 strands of these available. NDP 11, $6. And these are what? A nice like seafoam color.
I kept some of those.
Oh, let me. Andrew's like, I kept some of them. These are about 5 millimeters. 5 millimeters.
You think I should bring beads to Aramont?
What are you going to do with them?
Sell them.
Oh, I don't know.
They said to bring stuff to sell to offset your travel expenses.
Is this supposed to be stuff you made to sell?
I sell beads. I make beads.
You don't make all the beads. Like, you don't make these pearls.
I own them.
You own them. So these are seafoam. NDP 11, $6.
Do you think the other participants would have value in that? And having a bead store come to them? I think that'd be nice. You know, we talked about if we didn't move to Johnstown, doing a bead mobile and getting one of them old buses and putting the bead store in the bus and then driving around.
Bead mobile.
Because so many people don't have a local bead store anymore.
Yeah, if we didn't have 5 cats.
They'd be in the bus too.
Oh boy.
Our co-pilot.
You would get crazy.
No, you have to have a separate car.
Separate car for the cats.
Their own.
These are about 4 to 5 millimeters.
Barnaby would like it if he had like a little bubble. You know how they have those bubbles where they stick their head in? You know, like when they have those
The backpack?
planes with the guns in the bottom, and and they shoot.
Oh, little co-pilot places. The gunner.
And little Barnaby with his little aviator hat.
That'd be pretty cute, Barn. So these are a little bit blushy.
Gilbert's not interested.
These
ones.
These are like a mix.
Tones.
Yeah, they're three. I was gonna say they're a mix. There's like some very light.
There's
some
a white,
dark.
There's an ivory. There's a slight lilac, and then there's that peachy.
There you can see like all three together. There's the white. There's like the lilac-y color, and then the peach.
It's real subtle, but I love it because these are also particularly lustrous.
I think they're easier to see when it's down here. You can kind of see the shade variation. These are NDP 12, and there are 5 of them for $6 each. We've sold a few of these. Thank you. Get your emails in quick. I think these are going to go quickly at only $6. Most of these pearls are going to disappear pretty quickly, I think.
I hope people like these, because when if they go in the store, I might just keep them myself. They'll go back into my hoard.
Marianne says gunner spots. There is a name for it, but my brain is shutting down. Yeah, it's late for you, right? I guess it's not late, right? Because you are, that's right. You're like 3, so 9, 8, like 3 hours, but you're getting close. It is almost 10:30, right? Here, which is what, 8:30 there. Bedtime for Marianne. 2 strands of these.
They're kind of a lilac-y gray.
And
gray. Well, not purple.
They are about 4 millimeters wide by, I'm just eyeballing here, about 6 millimeters, about 4 by 6. NDP 13, $6 each, and we just sold both of those.
I love these. That's
a quick draw. Someone's liking that shape.
I love those. I use those all day long.
Sold out.
Yeah, I love those. I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm not ashamed of my love.
Your love. NDP 14. These are nice. And I picked some nice ones for tonight. These are pretty white. These have a nice luster to them too. They're very colorful in their reflections.
They're almost flat on one side.
These are about 6 to 7 millimeters.
They're not true blister pearls, though.
No, they do have that. They're like a flat spot. NDP 14.
I think that makes them catch the light, so it gives it a little bit more texture. I like it when the pearls look like not glass.
Right.
I mean, I like glass pearls too, but I kind of feel like if you're going to do that, then just get glass pearls.
Oh, Lisa Peters Art joined us on Instagram.
Oh, I know her.
Maybe just flashed up. I don't know if you're still there. It says 0 watching, but I just saw your name jump up.
I like her.
NDP 15.
These are kind of a berry color.
And there is variation in the color on this.
Yeah. Some of the dye jobs are not the best.
I still kind of like it.
I know, me too.
This would go really great with that mix I think you just did.
I know. There may be a couple of those in there.
So this is NDP 15, $6. And let me get you a size here. These are about 5 millimeter.
These are more kind of round.
I like the variation in the colors, but I know some people wouldn't consider that great. But
we have a couple strands coming up like that are like that.
Someone else liked it because this strand just sold.
It's beautiful.
I think it is too. I like variation when everything's too perfect sometimes. Like especially with pearls because they can have an old world feel, and if you have that variation, I think they're really pretty.
Well, these ones are more perfect, but
NDP 16. These are kind of that
very classic.
Classic pearl style. Let me get you a sizing on these. These are approximately 4 millimeter by 6 or 5, more like 5, 4 by 5 millimeter. NDP 16. One strand available of these. Surprised that one hasn't sold yet, honestly, because this is really a nice one. All right, NDP 16.
I think maybe because it's too like pearl.
Too pearl. And just got some emails for it, so it did sell.
Marianne's favorite colors coming up.
Marianne, like, what am I staying up for?
For sass.
I know, right? Staying up for sass. Marianne says, while glass pearls have their uses, they are too perfect usually. It's true.
Did you ever hear of, what do they call it? The foreman's pearls? I don't remember. It's something, the master's pearls or something. And what they would do is they would high grade all the pearls so that they had maybe the chairman's wife's pearls. Chairman's pearls? I don't know. I can't remember. But they high graded all the pearls, and so it took like a century, or no, it didn't take that long, but it took a long time to like make this one strand of perfect pearls. And they went through like millions of pearls to find all the most perfect of the perfect.
That's an expensive necklace.
Yeah.
NDP 17, $6, 2 strands available, 5 millimeter pearls approximately. These are that beautiful kind of faded dyed. I just love it. I like how they look together.
So it's not an even dye job.
No. But it's also not one that's coming off on anything.
No.
It's just over time. Or maybe it was faded to begin with. Who knows?
Or I might have put them in the sunshine, you know. You know, they look like that when I bought them originally. So.
Well, there you go.
In my memory. So.
Right. NDP 18 are these little nuggety pearls. I like the rings in this one. I like the little rings when they have them. And these are just like all different kinds of little nuggets. This is NDP 18. And just to give you an idea, I'm going to go this way on these because they're all different kind of the other way. These are approximately 1, 2, 3, about 3 millimeter. Probably about 3 by 5 in general. And this is NDP 18. Oh, Susan said that's a Barbie pink. Susan, I think, is a little bit delayed watching. I like to say that in case people don't realize they're a little delayed, in case you're trying to get things quickly. NDP 18, especially on YouTube, make sure when you're watching these, if you're looking to claim stuff, make sure you're a little...
You push your cursor.
You push your cursor, your little runtime thing all the way to the end. NDP 18, $6. That's a cool strand. I like that strand.
I hear those kittens.
I know, I'm getting nervous.
Thunderfoot cats.
Barnaby's passed out. He's just sleeping good.
Gilbert's passed out. No, he's awake. He's just sitting there chilling.
Go boys in the room with us, being nice and calm.
They used to be bad.
Yeah, they were bad at one point too. Used to go crazy.
Because they
Just
tore up my house plants.
NDP 19.
I collected those succulents for a decade, and then within 6 months, they were no more.
With lots of joy, they did it too.
In front of my
Exuberance, exuberance, and joy.
Poor Gilbert.
NDP 19 are these little pinkies, multiple shades of pink. I think these will sell pretty quickly, I'm guessing. These are approximately 3 millimeters by, they all vary a little bit, but 3 by 4.
Yeah, these are not like, you know what they remind me of? Do y'all know what ice dyeing is? Do you know what that is, William?
Dyeing the cloths?
Yeah. So this reminds me of ice dyeing.
Because it doesn't always take the same
And
color.
it's like in certain areas there's like white, and then in some areas it's like real pink. Yeah.
Sally says, I received the peach kit yesterday. So pretty. The Pantone Peach Fuzz.
Like it?
I'm glad people are liking it. We've got a lot of positive feedback on that kit. So if you haven't gotten one yet, I think there are still some in the online store. Surprisingly.
You know, in the old days, our big kits like those, our special kits, would sell out within minutes.
Yeah.
And people would get so mad at me when they sold out.
But that's because we were one of the first to make kits.
Like that, at least.
Yeah. People weren't doing kits like that. We used to sell them for a lot more. Well, that's one of the bigger ones. NDP 20. Marion says, kittens have a lot of energy to examine everything in their sight.
I thought they were chilling out for a while, and then now today, not so much.
Because we've both been home, probably. This is NDP 20.
Yeah, Tallulah's been messing all night long. I've been trying to do, and like shit, they'll go and they'll steal the collage pieces. I'm like, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy.
5 millimeter. Yeah, they've been driving him nuts. And it doesn't help that you're like sleep deprived too.
A little bit.
He's like, did I misplace that or did they steal that again?
No, I can see it.
He's like, I watched them do it. NDP 20, that's a really nice strand. Very white. This almost like, I don't know, there's a little hint of maybe peach in there, but it's mostly a white.
It's one that peachy green color.
Yeah. It's
of that pearlescent, you know how?
So that's NDP 20.
Gertie's been good. Good girl, Gertie.
Good girl, Gertie.
That's her nickname.
Christina has joined us on Instagram. Thank you so much for joining us over there. Ooh, purple.
Do you see that very often?
NDP 21. I know
these
some
are freshwater pearls dyed.
Yes, of course.
Dyed.
Some people just bought recently, I know out there, some of our purple blister pearls we had in the store. So if you were looking for something to go with those, NDP 21. These are really, really pretty.
So do you like the
multicolors.
Valentine's Day mix?
These are about 4 millimeter. Andrew's at now going back to, do y'all like that Valentine's Day mix now that you got a chance to see it and think about it? Other than those who hate the pink anyway? What do y'all think? Aren't those pretty?
I try to make it festive.
Oh, and we have requests for these, so those are definitely sold out and then some. Thank you, everybody.
Well, thank you.
What do y'all think of that mix? The purple would look great mixed with the peacock pearls. Yes, it would.
I think they're so fun.
I love peacock pearls too.
I think those would go really well with sujilite. Sujilite? Because it's got that same kind of purple.
Yeah, what's next? I'm interested. NDP 22. 22.
We watched this show called The Manny.
The Manny. Yeah, we did.
That was pretty good.
It was cute.
On Netflix.
Yeah, they were pushing it heavy on Netflix. Danette says, newbie here, what are peacock pearls?
They have shades of green and purple.
They're mostly the kind of a gray pearl, but they're
coming up next.
They flash with lots of pretty colors in them. This is NDP 22. These are pretty nice. About 5 millimeters. Some of these strands they vary. So 4 to 5 millimeter on these strands. And I'm going to guess by about 6 lengthwise. So about 4 by 6 or 5 by 6, 5 by 7. Let me check. They're pretty squatty here a little bit. Yeah, 6. 4 or 5 by 6. And these are NDP 22, $6. There are 3 strands available. Michelle says, if I have money when it's out, I will buy the Valentine's mix. So she likes it. Jeanette says, peacock pearls sound pretty.
I think that would make a really fun fringe. You know what I was thinking about when I made that mix? Those Valentine's Day are like old cards. Do you remember those?
Like the ones from school that you cut apart? Yeah.
And they were like that color pink, that color red with a little bit of purple.
Yep. And they came in sheets, and they were perforated, and you cut them out, and you signed your name for all your elementary school friends. And
did you have they had a bag on your desk?
Yep, you had to go around and give everybody their Valentine's Day card, and you had to make one for everybody. Oh, Barnaby stretching.
He's super cute. He was watching me in the shower, though. I don't know how he felt about that. He made himself a little perch.
Yeah, he jumps up on one of the shelves by the shower downstairs. NDP 23. I'm surprised you don't shower back up here. We just got so used to doing it downstairs now. Like, I used to do it downstairs all the time. Because my grandparents always showered. They had 3 bathrooms, and they always showered in the downstairs. And I got used to that by that. Now Andrew, since we had the kittens in the bathroom, even though they're not there anymore, he does the same thing now. So this is a peacock color. This is a peacock. This is slightly more green. Barnaby. He's coughing. That's it. Get it up, buddy. Get all that stuff out of there. Get him to clear his lungs out. I know he probably sounds bad to everybody, but he's actually improving a lot. This is between 4 and 5 millimeter, and these are kind of a green peacock.
They're not that blue.
And these ones have sold many times over, so thank you so much, everybody.
He was like, don't shame me on the TV.
I know. I just want everyone to know we're not torturing you.
I know. He has asthma.
He has asthma, which compounds his bronchial issues right now.
He sounds way better.
He sounds way better than he did.
I could not. Okay, so this is also probably one of the reasons why I look and sound thunderstruck the past week, is because I couldn't sleep. Every time I would lay down to sleep, he would start wheezing. And, when you can't really do anything to help.
Yeah. It hurts you.
And so I had a kink in my neck.
So these are NDP 24, 1 strand available. These are those beautiful multi-pink kind of dyed ones.
Pink. The other ones are more like a berry.
And these are about 5 millimeters. He's probably going out to eat. I gotta feed them too.
Did you tell them about how he makes his own crunchies now?
Ever since he got sick, we don't feed them dry food generally. And when he got sick, I don't know if he was just tired of all the wet in his system or what was going on, but I don't know if you have multiple cats, very often if one cat isn't feeling well and isn't eating, the other ones go on like a hunger strike too. I don't know if you've noticed this with yours. Ours have always done it. When Paula wasn't feeling well, everyone stopped eating. When Babette wasn't feeling well, everyone stopped eating. And now with Barnaby, and it's usually when they get really sick, I feel like. But so there was food left over from morning, which is usually never the case, and it would last until evening. And it would dry out, and that's the only food Barnaby, once he finally started eating again, would eat, was the super dried out.
He basically made his own jerky.
He made his own jerky, and it sounds disgusting, but we were just happy that he was eating, so we were leaving extra food out so it would dry. Instead of, usually we scrape the plates like every night. If there's stuff left over, it gets scraped out and thrown out, and then they get fresh. But because that's the only thing he was eating, that's what we left out for him. And now we're introducing a few like snack crunchies, and because it seems to make him happy, and just to keep his appetite, make sure he keeps eating. Marion says, my cats sound awful sometimes too, and they don't have asthma. Yeah. Susan says, poor Barnaby. Susan says, Andrew, my hubs was in the shower and the boys pushed the door in to see him. They're afraid he vanished.
Oh.
He's just checking on you, making sure you're okay. Don't drown in there.
He was like really watching me too. I was like, I feel uncomfortable. Well, these ones.
Marion says, mine follow me to the bathroom except when I shower. Oh.
They're real pretty.
Everybody, you don't even need to see these. Just send an email. Because I'm telling you, just send an I'm going to see if anybody just does it on my word. No emails are coming in. All right, fine. You got to see it to believe it. Check
That
these
blue.
out. Look at that. NDP 25.
Those are beautiful.
These are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Do y'all like the colored pearls?
Yep, somebody just bought both strands. I told you should have done it before before I showed them. Except that person who did get them. These are about 6 millimeter, by the way. So I'm just gonna, just so you can see the beauty that you just got.
Oh, I see more of them coming in.
Oh yeah, see everybody? Somebody bought the first, they bought them in the first email. Don't even send any more emails, they're already gone.
You can send it, you just have to get it.
Cheryl says they match my wheels.
Those are pretty.
Super, but look, everybody's trying to get them now. They're sold, everybody. They're gone. I'm just showing the person who got them first and teasing everybody. See, you should have taken my word for it and got them before I even showed them.
Yeah, you got some more lots like that.
Huh? Andrew's like, good thing we got more coming. Ooh, these are those greeny ones.
They're not as green.
No, but what were we showing at the cottage that you paired these with? Remember when
The
you...
big silk.
Oh, yes. The thick silk. Remember when we were teasing you with the thick silk and we said...
real pearls. Those other ones are glass.
Those were glass. But remember when we had this color with that thick silk?
Yeah, somebody got kind of upset that I was showing stuff that I wasn't
So
and
here's...
I was like, do you have stuff that you want to show but don't want to sell?
Right.
Yeah, they got... Yeah, well.
NDP 26. These are super stunning, and they're pretty regular in size. These are about 5 millimeter. 5 millimeter. Okay, we've sold one of these strands so far, I see in the email. They're slightly that green color, that light green.
Yeah, I love that color.
Oh.
You know, I know some people don't like that color, but I love that color.
I like it when you almost can't tell, like, is that ivory or is there some green in there? There's some green in there. This one's a little bit more prominent than sometimes, but that would go really pretty with those. So NDP 26, 3 strands available. Oh, look at them. Look at them. I love that shape too. Okay. Those are all sold, by the way. All done. Thank y'all. NDP 27. NDP 27. Oh. Whoa, what are these tied together? I said, I know these are tied together somewhere. Sue says, dang, I was going to email. I think you're a little bit behind on the stream. Refresh that stream or something. NDP 27.
Those are useful.
These are useful size and shape. There are 5 strands of these available. Nice, pretty, pale color. Almost white. These are approximately 3 millimeters by, I'm going to say about 4 millimeter. Almost 3 by 5. They're like 3 by 5s. NDP 27. We have a few emails coming in for that, but we have not sold them all yet. NDP 27, approximately 3 by 5 millimeter. Aren't those nice? Those are nice.
Yeah, these ones, I don't know.
He's like, you may hate these.
I think
He's
they're
like, I don't.
fun. You know, but I went through a phase where I was like, I love everything that's like.
Boy, we should have pulled these out for the Barbie movie.
Yeah, oh wow.
So sometimes you don't find things at the bottom of boxes until you get.
No, I found this because we dropped that one thing. And then I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Byron.
I was looking for that.
Oh, ow. Barnaby, what are you doing? Trying to hurt me. He says it's dinner time, Dad. NDP.
You know, he never used to do that.
No, not until he saw the kittens. He scratches my knee, like the claws up my pants. He never did that until he saw the kittens doing it. Now he thinks it's okay. Now he thinks it's okay, and it's not. No. Okay. I'm going to say hi to everybody. My buddy. And say hi. There he is. He's sitting on my lap. NDP 28. Michelle says, that's Barbie pink. Yes, it is. That's that bright, as Andrew said, kind of kitschy. And you could use it that way if you want. These are approximately 5 millimeter.
Sometimes less is more. So if you use that like in a daisy chain kind of pattern, I think that would be cute. All right, so the last 3 lots are big bigs.
Everybody just send the emails. See if anybody listens to me. Everybody just send those emails. They're big ones for a cheap price. We told you every strand.
This is your bonus.
$6.
Happy New Year bonus.
Happy New Year. NDP 29. Check these out. NDP 29. Marianne's kitsch flamingo color. NDP 29 are these beautiful green, large.
They're like pea size.
These are
garbanzo beans.
8 millimeter pearls for $6 a strand.
They have the striations, but I like that.
I prefer that. I like that a lot. NDP 29, 8 millimeter pearls, beautiful green color, 2 strands available, only $6 a strand.
Idabel keeps trying to steal the ones that are in my hand.
She wants to play with you.
No, she wants these ones. She tried to take them from the room.
Oh, those specific ones.
Uh-huh.
They would be beautiful on her.
Correct.
She's like, Dad, I know. NDP 29 sold, by the way, sold out.
Ready?
Ready? NDP 30. Barnaby like that
peach
look.
fuzz color.
Imagine that on Ida Bow.
These are big.
These are big. These are 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter. Marianne says adds character to the pearl, those rings, right? NDP 30 has sold out already, y'all.
She's like, those are mine.
She says, those are mine.
Those are big, too.
Did you want a pearl necklace? Pearl collar, Ida Bow? Those would be very pretty on her. NDP 30 sold out. Thank you, everybody.
Okay.
And last strands? Very last strands. Andrew said, ooh, you saved the good ones.
I know. I tried to.
NDP 31. Look at those.
Those should be like a $38 strand.
At least. $6, everybody.
But you know, I want people to know that we appreciate them.
One of these strands is sold already. These are about 9 millimeters. Marianne says, even if I had money, I would not be fast enough. Here we go. NDP 31. One strand available and sold out. Thank you, everybody. You got a great deal on those ones. You got a great deal on all of those.
We tried to. I wanted to do something nice for y'all. Because y'all are so nice to us.
Yes, you are. Good people. We've got good people in the AG Beat fam. Even Ida Bell agrees. Huh, baby?
You hear that?
You hear that agreeing in there? Let me flip the camera around here real quick. We'll say a quick goodbye and Happy New Year to everybody.
I'd hang out, but I'm kind of wore out. So.
We're both a little worn out.
So no.
So, and anyway, I know most of y'all aren't staying, and some of y'all are in a different time zone. So,
we're going to be here for 6 hours.
6 hours celebrating New Year's over and over again. That could be kind of fun. It'd be kind of fun if we weren't completely worn out.
Maybe next time. We're getting ready to go. I'm getting ready to go to Airmont. I'm hoping that something we do, we make a little bit of money so I can go to the ECU conference. It's one of the most affordable ones of the conferences.
You better start pushing more stuff.
I'm trying. I've been staying up.
You gotta finish these paintings.
I know. I'm trying.
You only got another day left.
I know. I'm trying, bro.
All right, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy 2024.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for a wonderful 2023, although it's been difficult. Y'all,
wonderful 2023.
It's been wonderful for what you have given us.
Y'all wonderful. Yes. Most y'all wonderful.
And y'all have done wonderful things for us. So correct. In that, taking away all the bad, it was wonderful. But
isn't that everything?
Jermaine says, finish up the artwork, Andrew.
I'm trying.
Anne says, Happy New Year. Michelle says, Happy New Year. Jermaine says, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. We're going to let you go. I'm going to go because I need to get something to drink and I need to finish medical. So trying to get our medical benefits.
Is presenting.
So thank you all.
I ran into somebody who teaches with
I'm going to spin the camera around so Andrew can talk to you.
Hateful. He turns on New Year's.
It's not New Year's yet.
On New Year's? You do me like that on New Year's? Okay. All right. I'll show my clothes.
Those are my clothes.
Can they see it?
There you go. This is one of the shirt. This is the shirt he's wearing today. That's the sleeve. Just imagine a lot of the shirt like that.
It's got air vents.
It's got many air vents in it. That's comfort wear, everybody. Comfort wear.
People are like, why you don't go on the TV? That's why.
That's why.
Because I look like a dog.
He makes me get dressed out of the comfort wear and go on the TV instead.
Correct. As is the way.
All right, everybody, we're gonna go. I'm about fading out, and I got lots of computer paperwork to do. So thank you all so much again. It's been a year. It's been a year, and we're gonna go into 2024 better, right? We're all gonna be better. Marianne says, I don't say Happy New Year until it actually is the new year. It is somewhere already, right? Just
Australia.
Yeah. London, right? Yeah. Anywhere except here. No. But
y'all get it.
Yeah, we get it. Thank you all so much.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. Danette says, that's when the shirt is the most comfortable.
I could deal with some that's not this quite comfortable.
He says, take it back a few months. Rewind a few months. That's when it was the softest. Didn't catch on everything. Doesn't tear every time you put your arm in it.
When you lived in New York. So this is...
That was when I was at Apple. That is over... Well, we've been together how long?
15 or 16.
16 years. That's about a 16-year-old shirt. 15-year-old shirt. Well worn.
That's called Nothing Else Fits, y'all. Otherwise, I feel like a sausage. I looked at one of the pictures the other day, and it looked like a bustier, and my ample bosom was on display. And I was like, oh my goodness, I was at the store like this.
He's like, people saw me like this.
Well, it was so hot because I knew it was a little snug. I knew it was a little snug, so I was like, well, I'll just wear this sweater over it. And then it was so flipping hot that I had to take the sweater off, and then it was like...
He's wearing his Spanx on the outside.
I know, but not like flattering Spanx. You know, it's not like Under Armour where it looks like you have muscles. It was like, it looked like a can of biscuits had split and had been pushed out through the t-shirt material.
Jeanette says, you guys are making me giggle. Love the stories. But on the other hand, we're down to only 13 people watching. Now we're dropping off. Everyone's like, goodbye.
They're like, goodbye with your biscuits.
You know we have to hang on a little bit. Anyway.
The Ligonier goodbye.
Right. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you have a beautiful transition into 2024. And we will see you back here probably tomorrow. All right. It's Monday. So have a great New Year's Day until we see y'all again. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
We love you.